Fungi to lonely guy. This is something I've been thinking about a lot in the last few years, and it is theory, but I wish to share it because I feel it holds significance, and I'd love to know how you feel about it. During many hiking trips in the UK, I've witnessed many sites with areas of woodland sectioned off with signs saying things like diseased trees. Some of these sites actually shown the trauma by the ripping out of these trees, like the euthanasia of nature. Trees are known more recently to have something called the Wood Wide Web, but it's just basically a communication network which comes from mycelium. Fungi and mushrooms, these play a huge part in the transportation of information for the woodland. It shares communication, nutrients with trees and plants. This complex web of intelligence just breaks down autumn, amongst other seasons, but refuels the earth with nitrogen and carbon. Now, what have I noticed when witnessing these so-called diseased areas? Well, it's that there's very little fungal activity. And when exploring these sites, there's a real strange feeling of like loneliness and of a sorry feeling, emptiness. And there's not much wildlife. So mycelium is like the autonomic nervous system of the woodland. It's crucial for maintaining order and plays a huge part in understanding why autumn season, for example, is a thing. So why does it happen? What's going on here? Well, let's bring it back to the human family. Let us think about this issue we all know is called Alzheimer's. Now, this has been shown to disrupt cognitive function and worsen over time. Also, what's been shown is that after autopsy examination, those who have suffered and died due to Alzheimer's have had high level of heavy metals in their brain. This means that their cognitive function or cognitive connectivity would be hindered. So what's this got to do with the mushroom? Well, the network of connectivity in the woodland mycelium is just like the neurons and the transmitters in the brain. So what I'm suggesting is, and this is very common knowledge, that the skies are being pumped with heavy metals in the form of chemtrails. We see it a lot all across the world. Maybe the autonomic nervous system of the woodland is experiencing the same issues as those with Alzheimer's. These heavy metals are naturally filling the skies, then we experience downpour. Then understandably the earth is going to be saturated with heavy metal rain, and it's very easy to test rainwater and soil content for these metals. So with this being tested and proven, I feel that it's a good assumption to say that the heavy metals are affecting the mycelium just as they do with the nervous system of the human family. So are these diseased tree locations depicting the hospices that Alzheimer's victims go to? When walking through woodland, there's usually this feeling of energy. It feels alive, like the trees hold wisdom and feeling, and when you hug one, you feel it. You feel the energy from it. Just like a young, vibrant human would. However, over time, we can't ignore that once a life that was full of soul and vigour begins to show the signs of dementia, it begins to decline into a world of confusion and loneliness. Even when they're surrounded by the loved ones, they become detached. I can't help feel that this is what's happening here with the woodland. Eventually, heavy metal overload is going to take effect. From a fungi to a lonely eye, from fungi to a lonely guy. All external is a depiction of within. Be the observer.